gals, come back with me for our Disney cruise. This will be our third Disney cruise. My name is Jordan Ashley and together we vacation. Now we'll be taking our kids on their second Disney cruise, but my husband and I's first Disney cruise was for our honeymoon and we absolutely loved it. And we're actually taking the exact same itinerary on the same ship because it was so amazing. So we are going on a 7-night Western Caribbean cruise. We're gonna go to Mexico, Jamaica, Grand Cayman, of course Disney's Castaway Cay, and we'll have a couple days at sea, and we're going on Disney's Fantasy. And we're going to actually have a little bit of a special cruise because we're gonna be doing a Pixar day at sea. Now, we will only have a few special Pixar things for our packing, so if you are not going on a Pixar day at sea cruise, don't worry about it, just skip over those things. Now, speaking of what is in this packing video, we are going to be having everything that we're going to be packing today. So we're packing for the kids, for myself, and all of our cruise essentials, the things for the room, and a few extras. Now, I will have a PDF of everything that you will possibly need for your Disney cruise down in the description box below so that you can use it while you are packing for your vacation, because I want you to be able to stress less and just focus on those memories. That's what we're all about here at Together We Vacation. Now, I hope that you subscribe and hit that notification bell because we will actually be coming out with some videos all about the things that are must-haves for your Disney cruise, things that you're gonna wanna bring on your embarkation day, and a lot of those shorter videos as well. This video will be all-encompassing, so look down in the description if you wanna look at the chapters, and if you don't have kids, for example, and wanna skip over the kids section, that's okay by me. There is chapters for a reason. So let's get started. Now let's start off by packing for those little kids. Now we have a 5- and 3-year-old, both little girls that love Disney, and we live in Mickey's backyard, so we're just driving over from Walt Disney World to Port Canaveral. So no planes, we don't have to worry about checking our bags on the planes. And for Disney, you can check 2 bags for your cruise per person, and you can carry on whatever you plan to carry. So for your embarkation day, which I highly recommend, we'll get more into that later. Now, when it comes to Disney Cruise Line, you will not know exactly what you have in store each and every day in regards to the exact activities and what times they're going to be, but you can have a pretty good idea if you get a hold of a navigator, and that is basically everything that is available for that day for your specific cruise. They give them to you on your cruise when you're on board. So I will show you how I do that for my guests. I try to collect the navigators from the cruise before that is going on the same itinerary so that it is very similar. So you can plan day by day what you plan on wearing. That saves me a lot of stress when I'm actually on the vacation. I do not want to be thinking about what my kids are going to be wearing and finding all the little details the day of, especially if I'm not the one dressing them, but I have a vision of what I would like them to wear. If my husband's helping them get ready, then I want everything to be as ready to go as possible. So I plan and pack for each day based on what they're going to be doing for that day. Now, if you would like my planning services, they are completely free to you. Look down in the description box below and I can help you plan so that you can stress less for your vacation before, during, and after. Just focus on those memories and have the most magical vacation on earth. Now, how do I plan per day? Let's look at what I have planned for my 5-year-old.
Okay, so one thing I find that is so helpful is being able to separate everything out based on what they're going to be doing for that day. So I look at the navigator from the same itinerary from the most recent sailing, and I can give you some tips and tricks on how to do that. I do that for my clients, and then I will plan from there. So if you can see here, I will actually separate out things that we are going to be bringing on as a carry-on so that it can go to the pool before we get our luggage, because it doesn't arrive right away. We have our first outfit that we're going to be wearing that day, so these will be in a separate bag because we will want to have those with easy access. We also have a couple extra things that will be in their own department, their own section, and we have one of the jackets and a little sweatshirt because it might get a little chilly. We are going in January and into February, and then we have an aerial dress, And then we have everything that she's going to wear for the day for Castaway Key. So this is just an example, Castaway Key. So she has a Moana outfit that she'll wear when she first arrives. So we'll take some pictures with her new outfit. She'll change into her matching sister outfit, the little dress, which is actually a bathing suit, and then this will be her cover-up from Castaway Key from a previous sailing. And then when we get back on board, we will change into our evening outfits, and that's going to be what she wears to Believe, which is one of the shows that's on the ship. And I absolutely love this show. It's going to be so much fun. You can kind of see some of my other stuff that is separated out, but this is how it's going to look when I actually pack it away. Okay, so next I'm going to show you the 2 Pixar Days at Sea. So we have 2 days at sea, and they are a Pixar Day at Sea, so they are specially themed. They're going to be lots of different characters. So this is all going to be in a bag for day 1. So we have a special breakfast that they have on the Pixar Day at Sea cruises, where we're going to have a Woody's Roundup breakfast. I believe I'll put their actual name down here because I've never done it before. This is our first Pixar cruise. So then we have a Aladdin show in the evening, but it's also a formal night, so you don't have to dress up. It's highly recommended. The only thing that's a requirement is if you were dining at one of the specialty restaurants like Palo or Remy, you do need to have a certain dress code, which you can see on their website, but that is adults only, not for kids. So I just wanted to, because I think that they have all these beautiful outfits, and why not make it fancy, and the girls love dressing up. So this is going to be one day's attire. Now, of course, they will likely stay in their Jessie costumes. They match with her sister, and we also have a Jasmine one for her younger sister, which I will show you later. Now, this is for our next Pixar Day at Sea. So there is a special dress up contest with Edna Mode, a style on parade, if you will. And we'll also see Sully and Mike Wazowski. But for the majority of the day, she's going to be hanging out in this Mickey overalls that I made her with little mini shirt and all the different characters that we'll see. Oh, we're missing one. These will all go inside of this bag. Everything for one day is going to go in a bag. Now, I love packing cubes, but I think that this is going to be more beneficial because I do not have 7 days worth of packing cubes for all of us. So I do not have 21 packing cubes. So this will have to do. And I think I like this even better because I will be able to see and write what day and for which kiddo. So I think it's going to be really fun. I also have an extra set of like just comfy clothes. And then all of our bathing suits are going to be in different bags so that we can pick and choose as necessary, other than on our port days when I have those specially picked out. Okay, so far this is 3 days worth of things. So the 2 days at sea plus our Castaway Key, those are not gonna go in because I'm not sure if I'm going to use them for myself or for the kids yet. So I'm just gonna have them in a separate area. And then of course there is the day of embarkation. So that day is already taken care of as well, but it will not be packed away in the same bags. Okay, so these next few days are going to be our days in Mexico. So we're going to start off with this outfit where she's going to wear it on our port. And then I'm always going to bring this with us. Excuse the toys. I'm going to bring this in our bag. And then when we get back, she'll probably still play in our same clothes. I do have extra sets of clothes that I'll show you later that are just going to be just in case clothes. But then we're going to be seeing Frozen that night. So I have a different outfit for dinner and the show. And then when we go to Jamaica, I have this outfit for when we get off at the port. And then I will always bring this just in case. I might even have her wear it underneath so that, because we're probably going to go right back to the ship. We're not going to do any port adventures in Jamaica this time, and so we're probably going to just be off for a little bit, then come back on and enjoy the ship when it's empty, and we'll go back to the pool, do the aqueduct, and enjoy the kids club and some of the grown-up areas for us. And then it's pirate night, so we're going to change into all of our pirate stuff and enjoy having a rambunctious time for the rest of the night. Okay, and our last day will be our debarkation day when we are on our way home. So this is their cruise line outfits from the last time they rode on the cruise, and she was 3, now she's 5, so she still fits into these. They were from Etsy. I can try to find them. I don't know if they're still available. Her sister has a matching one, and now they're just shirts, so that's when we leave, so for breakfast. Now the rest is, we have a few different outfits for like just comfy for bed, and then the rest is, other than these bathing suits, just extras, because if you have kids, you know, you need some extra clothes. So we have some extras here, mostly in the comfy department. So my kids do love wearing costumes and getting dressed up, so I'm not too worried about them wanting to, but other than them getting messy, they might want something comfy some of these days. So we have some extra clothes here. Now I also did just get them these snorkel gear for their very first time snorkeling. Now we did go to Hawaii this past year, and they did kind of dip their face in the water, but definitely not great swimmers yet. These do fit into a little bag. They are already wet. I'm letting them dry out because they tried them in the bath. I would definitely recommend, if you believe that it's your kiddo's first time, even if they're really excited, they might need a little bit of prep to get them comfortable and make sure they're not nervous about it. So take your time, maybe use the bath, go to the pool, whatever you need. So this is the kind that does not allow in water, or it's not supposed to. If there is a big wave or something like that, then it should not go straight into their snorkel. So that was important for me. It definitely was helpful for my trip when I went snorkeling in Hawaii the last time. So I got one of those for myself as well. So another thing I'm going to be bringing is her flotation. She's not a great swimmer yet, and we always want to have one on hand. Now, every location that we'll be going to has these available, at least in a different format. I'll put a picture up above. And whether you're on the cruise ship or on Castaway Cay, there is floaties or a life vest available, but we are accustomed to these, and so I will be bringing this, especially when we go off on our port adventures. Now for shoes, she has these Buzz and Woody little slippers, and then we have a couple pairs of like dress-up shoes. She loves those. We have a couple pairs of sunglasses, and we have just some sandals for the day, and then these are for more of the excursion type sandals, and tennis shoes just in case. Now again, this is pretty excessive. We would never be bringing this much if we were on our trips to Hawaii or Disneyland or elsewhere. So just keep in mind, for the cruise, you do have the ability to bring all these different things for the just-in-case adventure and to make things different each and every day. And this is everything that we are packing for my 5-year-old. So I do put everything that is just extra activities and extra clothes, jackets, things like that are going to be in this bag because they don't need to be separated out per day, whereas all of these are. So that's going to be hopefully easier on our cruise. Okay, the hair's gone up and we are moving on to my 3-year-old. Now, my 3-year-old is amazing and wonderful, and she was 1 year old on our last cruise, so she did not get to go to Kids Club. And whew, let me tell you, how many of you have had, an adventure with potty training? Well, we have with this one. So everybody's different, and the rule on the Kids Club on the Disney ships is that you have to be 3 years old and fully potty trained. So we are. However, we want to be prepared just in case. So we have lots of extras for this adventure. So here is what it looks like to pack for our 3-year-old. Okay, so our embarkation day matches with her sister. We have the little boat and the ears that we made for our last cruise. It's part of our countdown. You can download the full thing if you would like, and you can get it for free. It's in the description box below if you would like it. And also, if you are one of my guests, I will make your countdown for you. So we always bring on a bathing suit for our embarkation day. We want to bring that on our carry-on so that we can access the pools easy peasy. This is for our next day of cruising though. So we have our Roundup Rodeo outfit, same as sister. And then we also have our Jasmine, just in case, because there is the Jasmine, Aladdin show, which is fabulous, but it is also our formal night. So we have this lovely dress, and I wasn't sure until I just found out which Disney inspired princess this was, and I saw that that is from The Princess and the Frog, and I am obsessed. It's gorgeous, so I can't wait to see that on her. Also, I just decided as I'm packing this that I think I'm gonna have them wear their Buzz and Woody little slippers during their breakfast with the characters from Toy Story. Okay, so this is gonna be what we're gonna be wearing for our Mexico Day. And so we have our dress, but we have 2 pairs of pants just in case, 1 shorts, 1 pants. And then we have a bathing suit that we'll wear when we get back on the ship. I'm sure we're gonna go swimming, but I'll bring it with me on our port adventure just in case, even though we do not plan to swim at this location. And then that evening we'll be going to the Frozen show. And so we will dress kind of up in comfy clothes still, another double set just in case. And then we have our pajamas that I'm going to put together with our extra bathing suits. And then this day is going to be our Jamaica Day. So we have this outfit that we're going to wear, and then we have a bathing suit for that day that we're going to utilize on the ship mostly. And then we have that is also our pirate day at sea. So we have pirate night with all the fun pirate activities that we'll be doing with that. Okay, so next we're going to show you, this is Grand Cayman. So we are doing a port adventure where we're going to be swimming. So we have our swimwear. We're going to wear these shorts over it, and then we will bring some extras. Those are packed in a different bag, and then those will go inside of my bag along with this dress that will go over top once we change out of our swimwear, depending on the weather of the day, but we'll have it available just in case. And then for our day in Jamaica, we are going to be wearing this when we jump off the port real quick. And then we will have our pirate outfit that we will wear for all of our pirate activities for the day, because it is pirate night and we're going to have so much fun doing some silly things with that. All right, so this is going to be our Jamaica Day. I did say that earlier. Okay, so we're changing up our Jamaica Day. After reading the Navigator, we decided to go ahead and use this for our evening outfit. This is what we're going to wear the day of. We have an extra pair of pants. We do have our bathing suit just in case. And then we have this little Mickey outfit, and then over top, I am so excited for this Pixar Day at Sea. We are going to be meeting Mike and Sully hopefully this day. Now we have the opportunity to meet them the next day as well, but I'm hoping to get them out of the way on our Jamaica Day, because we will not be spending a lot of time at the port. So as opposed to the other days that will be at Castaway Cay, where we will be spending a lot of time at the port. Now, I do not have a specific costume for her for this. We do have a Moana outfit that she wore back when she was 1. I wanted to see the difference. So it's really short. It's definitely a shirt. So at this point, so we have some pants, and she will be by her sister, who is also Moana. And then we have just some regular day clothes, and then their matching bathing suit. And then this is for the Believe show that night. And this will go in a different area, but we have our sweatshirt just in case it gets cold. And we cannot meet Stitch typically in the theme parks, so at least at Walt Disney World, unless you go to the Ohana breakfast. And we have met Angel, Stitch's little girlfriend, and Alani this past year, so we are going to wear this Stitch costume to hopefully meet Stitch, and we can tell him all about it. Okay, a couple more key things to note is we have another mask and snorkel just like her sister, and then we also have this one of the Kevin's Babies outfits that's going to be for the Edna Mode Style and Parade. We have that outfit that she wore on her first day. Hey baby, this is going to be for debarkation, and an extra one just in case. And here we go. These are some shoes that she's going to be bringing as well. Okay, and this is everything all packed up for my 3-year-old. Well, not packed up, but at least organized based on day. And we do have some extra things, like she gets really tangly hair sometimes, so we have a detangler, and then we have a bunch of different hair accessories and just like fun things to wear throughout the day. And then we also have her swim vest. And then we have like a couple of bags of just like quote unquote extra things, just in case. So we are on to day 2 of packing. I definitely didn't do everything in one run. I like to lay things out, see what I think will fit best, and put it together that way. I don't know about you, or you a last minute packer. I will say I've been thinking about ideas, making ideas for a while, but a lot of my things that specific things that I'm going to be packing other than the essentials and things that we pack for every trip, and my must-haves. Those are kind of things that I pieced together at the last minute, as in tomorrow is the day. So I'm going to show you the next thing, which is going to be my key for kids at the dinner table and waiting, whether you're waiting in line or if you are waiting for the show to start when you go to watch your Broadway style shows, which are so amazing. And no matter what age you are, you're going to appreciate it. But those little ones have trouble waiting, so I want to make sure we make it to those. So I have some cool things for that, and then I also have some of my other must-haves, things that I'm going to have in the room and potentially take with us throughout the day. Okay, starting off a little bit of my toiletries here. So I am bringing my crimping iron. I don't think I'll actually utilize it. I almost never do anything with my hair. I just wash it and hope for the best. And then I bring an extra pair of contacts just in case. Of course, some contact solution, toothpaste, new toothbrushes. So this is one from my little ones. They just got it at the dentist. And then we have some small scents just so that I can have something if I decide to use it. These are the only things of makeup that I am bringing. It's basically nothing. However, it does the trick and it stays at Disney World, so it should stay on the cruise. I do Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and then my tattoo liner from Kat Von D, and my Tarte creaseless concealer, and I absolutely adore those. And then I have just an array of lip stains, tattoo studio for my eyebrows because that's a necessity. I do highlighter for my makeup or for my eyeshadow, so that's all I need. I have It Cosmetics CC cream, and I love that, and my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and then I have my polypeptide cream from Drunk Elephant, and some makeup remover, a couple other little things here and there. Definitely have some Perk Up Dry Shampoo. I love this brand. It smells amazing. And then we have Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. This is what I wear when I'm in the parks, and it never fails me. We have some goggles. I have other goggles for the kids that you've already probably seen, and we have these just in case. And then we have some deodorant, only a couple things for my jewelry because I'm going to be mostly focusing on the kids. Now, moving on. This is something that is specific to the Disney Cruise Line. One of those things that we talked about that's going to be specific for cruising with Disney. So we do something called... You can't wait to go to the cruise. Okay, so back to packing. So I'm so excited that she's excited, but this is a fish extender. So I will show you why it's called that, and I intend to put our names on each of these later on, as well as a big rope to hang it from the fish, which is in our or outside of our stateroom. And that is just a way for people to do fist extender exchanges where they pair, and we can do a whole video on those on another video because it's a lot to explain, but we're going to be using them for pixie dust because we do not, and that's just random magic. That this is just like a sampling of things that we're going to be giving away in our pixie dust, where we just help make people stay on the ship. So that is one thing that is pretty cool about Disney Cruise Line. The other guests are amazing. So on the whole, at least. Oh, my toothbrush goes over there. We have some of our glow-in-the-dark bracelets and a couple things that we're going to be putting in separate bags here. So we have things like our triple antibiotic. Sure, you can help, baby. Come over here. We have our triple antibiotic, and we have Reef Safe sunscreen as well as regular sunscreen that I'll be utilizing on my face, at least when I'm not going snorkeling. And then we have special toothpaste and some itch relief for whenever we get bug bites. We also have our thermometer. My toddler 3-year-old is potty trained, but whenever we go into the kids' room, I just want her to remember. So we have something to help her remember to go potty, because it's going to be so fun and she might get distracted. Winkle release spray, super important. Tide to go pen because I spill everything. Dramamine, oh man, I get nauseous only on like the first day, but this is helpful. Also, quick tip, go ahead, eat an apple on that first day, and it helped me a lot on my first 2 cruises, and I think that it will again. So Tylenol. We also have a laundry basket that is a pop-up laundry basket. This is going to be a lifesaver in the Disney Cruise Line. Another really cool thing about cruising, especially with Disney Cruise Line, is going around to all the other staterooms and seeing their magnets. So this is one that I've made before, and one that you can actually download the Disney Dream or Disney Cruise Dream, and I could put the year for you if you want me to personalize it for which cruise line you're on, if it's the Fantasy or Dream, Wish, Treasure, etc., and the year. I'm happy to do that for you. Just send me an email. You can see it down in the description box below, or you can just download this and personalize it yourself. If you are one of my guests, I will already have this made for you and send it to you before your cruise, or you can make your own. My kiddos made these back when they were 3 and 1. Now, thinking about our kiddos here, we are going to look at some amazing things we are going to be bringing to our waiting area. So things like all of this is going to go inside a backpack, starting with our autograph books. Now, my kiddos are autograph pros, aren't you girls? So we definitely want to have our autograph books ready to go because there are some characters that you're not going to get to meet at other locations. They're specialty characters, especially on our Pixar Day at Sea cruises and Marvel Day at Sea special cruise line characters. Goldfish. Oh, we're going to meet Woody and we're going to have them sign the...
I will also see Woody in Kids Club.
Oh, it's going to be so fun. I can't wait. Okay. Take 3. So we have a lot of different activities depending on the age range of the kiddos. So we have some of these from the dollar store. They're just little books, little comic books with all the different Disney IP. And then we have little coloring books. Now we are going with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other families and a total of 7 little kids under 5, or actually, one of them just turned 6, so under 6. So we have lots of coloring books, not just for us, but for them as well. We wouldn't be bringing this much normally, but we're going to bring some extras just in case. Now, we also have some bigger coloring books, and we have our little, what is this called? Etch-a-Sketch, and then we have the legit Etch-a-Sketch. We have the Brain Quest for the big kids. Special crayons that they haven't gotten to use yet, and then lots of stickers. We also have one of these little drawing pads, and we might not bring all of this every single time, but this will give variety and keep us grown-ups we'll be able to have lots of time to eat. Even though our cast members have always been excellent at helping find things for our little ones to do. But just in case, we have these available as well. We have Maze Quest sticker books, etc. This is an essential have. If you have little ones, you know how valuable these are. This is also just a magnet play set. So other things that we have are over here. We have some things for our cast members. What are those, Ari?
Cards and snacks.
Cards and snacks and little things to show them that we appreciate them and we care about them and they're amazing. Appreciation goes a long way with cast members. I would know, I was one, and I just want them to feel appreciated because they do such amazing work. They make the magic with Disney. So they're half the reason why we love it. Now, another key thing to have on your Disney cruise line, all of your beverages and almost every food is included. Now, not grown-up beverages, but like coffee, tea, soda, juices, things like that, they're included, but their little drinks are pretty so or at least their little cups. So what we do is we bring our own, and that way we can make sure that we get as much as we want, and we can keep it with us for the rest of the day with a lid and an easy to drink from for our little ones. Now, I will be putting everything into these different pouches so that everything stays organized and together and I can find it easily, but I wanted you to be able to see it all before I pack it away. Now, 1 or 2 more things that I haven't gotten to show you yet is my snorkel gear, which I'm obsessed with. I can link some of these things down below if it's helpful to you. And then I actually have this hat. I love to put my hair up in a ponytail or a high bun whenever I'm doing anything. So this hat helps me keep the sun off my face while I do that. And then we also have a few of them still are printing, but we also have a lot of these different activities that help us learn while we are on the cruise and help us document memories. So I just made these real quick. If you want them, just comment down below. I can put them as a download down in the description. No problem. I'm happy to share. And this is just a way for us to get to know our cast member friends that will be with us through our rotational dining every single day of our cruise. And that'll help us learn about them and their country, where they're from. And also, hopefully, it'll be something that will show them that we are caring about about them, not just them serving us all the time. Now, I also have some stickers from Together We Vacation. If you ever see me, hopefully I'll have some of these on hand that I can hand out if you would like them. I'm working on the logo, so if you like it, let me know down in the comments. If you think I should tweak it, give me some ideas. I'd love to hear them. We also have a little bit of our paperwork. Now, my husband's going to be the one that has all of our documentation that I'll talk about in just a minute, are essential things that you have to have for your Disney cruise. But let's see, there's a couple more things. Oh, yes. So right here, my daughter is potty trained. She's going to Kids Club. It's going to be great. But we are going to bring these just in case. Because every once in a while, you know, especially when you're in a new place or you're having some new foods, things like that, you just want to be prepared. So we have those on hand just in case. Okay, so I'm not sure which order I'm going to show you all of this because honestly, it's a lot. I'm definitely going to give you the full PDF just so that you feel totally prepared. And again, you can watch my shorter videos if that is more helpful to you. However, I'm going to show you this is day 2 outfit. This is my second day packing. I'm going to show you my clothes and everything that I'm bringing that are already in their packing cubes. I did pack differently for my 2 girls. They are day by day outfits, whereas mine are just all in packing cubes. And I'm going to show you what that looks like and a couple of my must-haves for mom, because moms, at least maybe dads too, but I'm all about the memories. And so the things that I use to capture those, I'm going to show you those as well as a couple things that are really I can't live without when I'm going on vacations. So let's show you what that looks like now. Okay, so I just got a silhouette cameo 4 and I made my very first design, which was basically just a star on a yellow shirt. And I'm gonna wear some blue pants and that's gonna be my Pixar outfit, so I can look like the ball from Pixar. And I have to put that away. But in this packing cube, which I swear by packing cubes, they're amazing, I have just some of my like sports bras, things like that, but a lot of different things that I'm going to be wearing for pools and swimming excursions and cover-ups and things like that. Now, be sure to check all of the vlogs, and I will try to put a few different items up above, or just some few looks from this bag so that you can see a glimpse at what I actually used. And then if you look down here, this is some of my comfier clothes. So I have my pajamas. I have 2 different sets of pajamas, and then I have a couple of my Disney Cruise Line gear. So I have my Mickey Disney Cruise Line sweatshirt, and then I have tank tops, mini outfits, my Ariel jacket, of course, all of my leggings that's going to go with it. I do try to clump together the things that I'm going to be wearing as a set. Just like for this. So this is my like dinner wear, my formal wear. It has all of the sets. So while yes, I don't necessarily need to wear something underneath my long dresses, I do have little kids, so I'm always bending over, so I always wear some form of biker shorts underneath. This is just my like undies, so don't need to show you those. And then this is my kind of nice-ish shirts, so I can wear those during the day if I want. I have picked out what I'm going to wear for each day, but I did not separate them out like I did for my kiddos because I did not just have the time. And I'm a little bit quicker at separating out my own clothes or finding my own clothes each day. Okay, so this is a lot of dresses, and again, like day dresses, and then you have your leggings, and then my Disney Cruise Line. And then this is my outfit for our pirate night. And then also I have a onesie that looks like, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a dinosaur, but I'm not sure if it looks more like Rex, who we're gonna meet from Toy Story, or if it looks more like TikTok Croc. So can I open that? Yeah, I can open that. So I'm going to put it to a vote here. If you have any opinions, I'd love to hear them. I do have my Monsters University hat over there, and then I have a couple different really comfortable pairs of shoes that I can wear with my like nicer outfits, and then my day shoes. I do have one more pair of sandals that I'm gonna bring, but those I'm wearing on the day of, so I will not have them in my bag. And then I have my sunscreen spray, some extra glasses because I have several of them, And then I have the Disney Cruise Line lanyard from one of our previous cruises. They will give me another one. If it's your first Disney cruise, they might not. However, it is a necessity if you do, especially if you do not have your Magic Band, and you will want to have this for your Key to the World card because it is your gateway to everything on the ship. So I have a couple of brushes, and then I have our sound machine that we carry everywhere. And then this is where it gets fun, at least for me. I am filming currently on my GoPro, but it is a lifesaver. I have the GoPro is on like this little stand that it came with in this set. I can link it below, and it has its own tripod. It's tiny, it's easy to hold and carry around when I have littles. And then I can use this case if I need to in the salt water. You definitely don't need to necessarily for a GoPro, but I have one just for extra protection. I wanted to see the difference, and it's about the same. So I really like that. And then this is for when I'm swimming and I don't want it to sink or I don't want to lose it. This is my stand for it. And then we have extra batteries that I already have packed away, and this is very important if you're going to do a GoPro. So I have extra batteries and a charger for those. And then this is my gimbal for my phone. I don't use it nearly as much now that I have my GoPro, but I have it available, and it does make into a tripod. And then I also have another one of these now. I already have one that I use, but this one is new for my husband, and it's the Pelican brand, and it's so good at protecting. So far, so good for my phone. I've done it at water parks, in the ocean, in waterfalls, etc., and it protects the phone from getting water damage when you are trying to capture those precious memories. And then this is my tried and true mirrorless, and it's just in Sony A6000 or Alpha 6000. I'm not sure what it's called, but I do know that I've used it since my kiddos were born, and it has worked amazing. Just even with just the starter lens, it's so small that I can just pack it into any bag, and I can just whip it out and take a picture. I like to have like quality pictures, not just phone quality pictures when it comes to our vacations. So if you're like me, you can check these out down in the description box below. If not, that's okay too. This is just what I use. Okay, before I give you the last few things, this has been an adventure. I am so glad that you stuck with me through the end. Please be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on a video. I give you all my best tips and tricks as a Disney local, as a mom that travels with kiddos all over the world, and I want you to be able to travel more so that you can experience things together as a family and build bonds that last a lifetime. That's what we're all about here at Together We Vacation, and that is why I help my clients or my guests, whichever term you prefer. I like guests. I am a former Disney cast member after all. That is why I treat my guests like family, try to make sure that you have the most magical vacation on earth and you can stress less and just focus on those memories. So be sure to let me know down in the comments below which item I missed, or which item is your must-have, or what you might be overwhelmed with for your next vacation. I would love to know down in the comments so that I can hopefully help you stress less and just figure it out, and so that I can add it to our PDF. Reminder for that PDF down in the description box below. We do have a couple more items that I don't want to forget, don't want you to forget for your next vacation, and let's get into those right now. So if you are going on a Disney cruise, you will have your Key to the World card, and you have a little slot in your key to the, or in your door, your stateroom door, that you can use a gift card or an old Disney World ticket to put it in there instead of your Key to the World card. That's gonna save you so much time and stress, because I don't know about you, but especially with littles, even when we were on our honeymoon cruise and it was just the two of us, and I don't have an excuse of being a mom and I was chasing after little kids all the time, I would forget my Key to the World card, my stateroom card that I could use to get on and off the ship, to get inside my room, to pay for things, to get all of my pictures, all of the things. I would leave it in there, and that was just a hassle. You don't want to deal with that. So keep your Key to the World card inside of a lanyard that I showed you earlier, and just bring one of these and put it in there instead. Another thing is you want to bring some cool Mickey toys. This actually I got from Castaway Key last cruise, and we have it kind of sandy, still from our last beach day. We do live in Florida after all, and you can bring that with you so that you don't have to purchase it there. There are lots of really cool options on Amazon as well, or on other shopping platforms that you can bring with you on your beach days, and it'll be totally worth it. I definitely bring a bag to put those in so that they don't get sand over anything else in my bag. Another thing that you're going to want to make sure you have is all of your essential travel documents. So your boarding information, all of that's going to be in your Navigator app. And Disney will have all of it, but you are supposed to bring it all with you. So your passport, your identification, make sure you just look at Disney's website for all of the up-to-date information on exactly what you will need for your cruise. As your travel advisor, if I am working with you, I will be sure to make sure you have what you need, or at least give you the exact steps on what you need. It is up to you to be able to get those passports. And so make sure you have those available so that you can get back into the country, and so that you can travel to begin with. So my husband keeps all of those, and so that's going in his bag. I'm not going to show you exactly everything from his bag just because that would be an even longer video than it already is. But if you do want to see it, be sure to let me know down in the comments below, and we can revisit this. And my husband does make a lot of the magic happen for our family when it comes to all of our trips and vacations and travel hacking. Even all of it is all him. So I'm very thankful, and if you ever want to hear from him, I can try to convince him to come chat with us so that we can learn some tips and tricks that he uses to help us travel even more. So until next time, pal, be sure you're subscribed and join our community so that we can get to know each other. I'm Jordan Ashley, and together we vacation. See you real soon.